Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Meladon, Harrison out there with Laverne, and it's Schofield in at the 4 slot. 4 on the clock. Here's Huey. Musa passes to Huey. To the middle, Laverne with the steal. 3 on 3. And a missed late.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
Here's Huey. Offline with his 3. Pass to Laverne. Back to Harrison. Lets it go from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Huey, the pass to Garuba. Here's Huey from downtown. Laverne grabs the miss.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Harrison scanning the floor. The three-pointer, no good. To the left wing. And now, here's Hazonia. He's covered closely. Tavares passes to Garuba. Here's Hazonia. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Hazonia's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Ajinça kicks to Laverne. Here's Meladon. And the shot goes in.
Assistant, Laverne.
And so here's the home team, trailing by 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Schofield. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Huey, the pass to Hazonia. Down low. Pass to Musa. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Lasagna's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Here's Harrison. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Harrison's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Huey, the pass to Garuba. Here's Huey, a 3-ball. Laverne grabs the miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Clearly, foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Harrison. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's the 3. Lasagna's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shot's good by Laverne.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Huey, the pass to Musa. Here's Tavares. Here's Huey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to Harrison. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Here's Schofield. From the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Garuba. Schofield grabs the board. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Aginsa kicks to Harrison. To the paint. Here's Schofield. Pass to Aginsa. Tries again. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Huey. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
That's a 2 from Lee. The rebound by Ibaka. Fires the 3. That shot is off. Right wing. Here's DeColo. Out to Lee. Puts up a 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Out to the wing. It's deflected, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On defense, the visitors. It's a 3-point game. They get it back. Pass to Depp. Covered by Lee. Ibaka with a screen on Lee. Clock at 4. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Driving in. And he banks in the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Ibaka with the screen on Lee. Covered by Lee. Inside, Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Takes the three. And Lee pulls it down. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The three. Lee with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Deck. Covered by Lee. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass break. Here we go. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's DeColo. Takes a three. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
1:27 left here in the second. To the inside. Deck's shot is good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Lee outside. From outside the arc. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Good. Nice job down low.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Three-pointer. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Deck. To the middle. Deflects the pass. That evens the score. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lee outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Lee taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lee.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Ibaka with the screen on Lee. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Well, I think for the home team, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low.
Their keys to the game have been opening all the doors. Just a high-caliber overall performance.
Yeah, the offense is...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They've got Yui, and it's Tavares in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Meladon. Not a lot of room. That one good for 2.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Paladon is out there with Harrison, and it's Schofield in at the 4 spot. We've got Hezonja, and it's Tavares in at the 5, down low. Here's Harrison, drills the three-pointer. Harrison's got 10.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Harrison out there with Paladon, and it's Schofield in at the 4. Hezonja's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And it's Agensa missing. Pass to Hezonja over Harrison. Here's Tavares. Nails the baby hook. Tavares has got his second bucket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
For 3. Rebound by Tavares. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The offensive rebound and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's Schofield. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's the screen. Here's Harrison. No good on the 3. Here's Huey. He has yet to score. Over Paladon. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Here's Harrison. A three-pointer is right on target. Harrison's got 13.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Musa can't hit. They could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
The shot by Schofield, no good. Schofield's gone 1 of 4 from the field. A steal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Paladon.
2 minutes.
Laverne with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Hezonja in the corner. Here's Tavares. Back to Hezonja. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Harrison, 13 points in the game. Here's the floater. Basket good. Harrison's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Away team foul. Shaquille Harrison. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Your home team. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Agensa. Hezonja defending. Agensa in the post. Pass to Harrison. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. To the wing right side. Out left to the wing. This one for 3. They get it back to the left side wing. Schofield passes to Melodon. Here's Harrison. And the three ball is good. Harrison's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's Huey. Second chance effort. Here's Garuba. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Usman Garuba taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. Now here's Melodon. Pass to Ajinza. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Huey. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Huey, and it's Musa in at the 2. Lee outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Launches it. The 3. And Garuba pulls it down.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Here's Azania. Poked away.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Knocked away. It's stolen by Gonzalez. For the 3. No good that time. Buries it down low.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Pass to depth. Fires for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
To the paint. Here's DeColo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. DeColo's got his first bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lee goes in, out to the right wing. From deep. Kept alive, and DeColo kicks to Lee.
Home team foul. Number 24. First personal foul. First team foul.
Picked away.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
And it's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Deck. Bangs home the trifecta. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
DeColo can't get it to go. DeColo's gone 1 of 4 so far. Fires away from outside. And Lee pulls it down. Lets it go with a three. And that one's good, DeColo.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Ibaka's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Lee outside. Here's Black. Pass to DeColo. 5 on the clock from past the arc. Deck pulls it in. DeColo's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. The 15-footer. Deck's shot is good. Deck's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's taken full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
And that one's good, DeColo.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
A wide open look here for Ibaka. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Lee, pass to DeColo. Here's Black. And here is Lee. Three-pointer. Deck pulls it in.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lee with the ball. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. To the middle. Intercepted. Here's the break. The floater. Garuba with the bucket.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Mirotic. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. In transition, here they come. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And they're on the run. That three's off the mark. From deep. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. He buries it from 3.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Here's Mirotic. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Tries from 6 feet. Deck with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
From downtown. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Mirotic. Off target with the 3.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They set the pick. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
He can't get it to go. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. A quick shot there. It's off target.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
No coverage that time. 6 points for him.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Into the lane. Count that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The three is up. Deck with a rebound.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
There's the drive. Basket's good.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Musa, good.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
There's a screen. Pass to Mirotic. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
There's a screen from Garuba. Here's Musa. Unloads from 13. The three is up. Another shot. Misses the layup. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They lead by a bucket, and we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Sweet little floater.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
The 3 ball. And Azonia pulls it down. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
They set the screen. Shot on the wing. That shot is off.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Azonia. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Down low. It's stolen. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. Gonzalez pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
McCormick. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. Pass to Azonia. The 3. McCormick with a rebound. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Tries again. Let's go with a 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Hezonja. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Misses the 3. And they're running. Three-pointer. No good on the shot.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Away team foul. McCormick. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's the 3. McCormick with a rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long K.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Soft touch off the glass.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
1:14 left to play in the first half. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
.55 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Inside, Ibaka. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Ibaka's got his first points of the game. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. And Hezonja pulls it down. 7-point spread. Pass to Gonzalez. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Hezonja from the elbow. No good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Make some noise and get ready.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that. And now, as this. Thanks as always for watching.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Musa. Out to the right wing. Here's Garuba. Gets the 3 ball to go. Garuba's got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
4-3. Garuba with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Deck, that's good. Deck's got his second basket of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
From downtown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Over to the left wing. Out left to the wing. Shot is up. The 3 is up. Balmaro grabs the board.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Garuba. That shot missing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Deck. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. To the paint. Back to Garuba. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Mirotic hits the trifecta.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team.
That one drops. He ties it up.
2 shots.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Musa. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And they're on the break. On up the court. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pass to Balmaro. They set the pick. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Garuba. No good from outside. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback. 11 points in the game. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. From outside, off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Pass to Balmaro. Launches it on target from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up 7. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Shot from the wing. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here's the fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And when they desperately needed it, too.
3. First personal foul.
Here's the pick from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Gonzalez. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got 4 rebounds now. Banked it in off the glass.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Azonia. Now here's Ibaka.
Away team foul. Number 3. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Gonzalez.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Ibaka. Shoots from the elbow. Count that one.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
They set a pick. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Shoots from 12. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. They get it back. From behind the arc. Here's Hazonia. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. drains the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. They set the pick from deep. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got 5 rebounds in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the visitors call time here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game? One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fellow to hold in check.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Driving in. Off target at the rim. That's Ibaka defending.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. Tries again. Not going to go that time. The home team calls timeout. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
But the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And this...
Got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Paul Morrow. And the three off target. Laverne down low. Pass to Maladon. Here's Schofield. And he makes good on the layup. Schofield's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Harrison with the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Ajinça. Mirajic grabs the miss.
outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Harrison. A three-pointer off the mark. And they're running. Shields covered by Agenza. Shields, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Schofield. Back to Harrison. Here's Schofield. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Mirotic. Shields covered by Agenza. Harrison with the rebound. Now here's Agenza. Defense right on him. Back to Harrison. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first.
Harrison taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Defended by LeBron. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Schofield. Rebounded by Balmoro.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
There's the pick to the inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Harrison. Offensive rebound. And LeBron kicks to Harrison. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harrison's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. And Mirotic throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Harrison. And no good. Excellent D there from Mirotic. And that one is stuffed right through.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And LeBron throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Schofield. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Balmoro. They trail by 1. Defended by Laverne. Off target at the rim. Beyond the arc. Pass to Harrison. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Leading by And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work out some kinks here early on.
Here we go, one-on-one. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Latrey. Another shot. Quizair off with the layup. To the right side. On the wing, Lee. Still scoreless. And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's the break. Launches a three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's DeCola. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Quizair to the inside. Count that one.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Lee outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to DeColo. There's the steal. And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Home team foul. DeCola. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 1.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's DeColo. Scoreless thus far. Here's Black, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Off target from outside. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Right side, Lee. Pass to DeColo.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.110 left to play here in the half. Lee outside. Just 5 on the clock.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass to McCormick, and he dunks it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And a wide open look for Lee. Hands it from downtown. Lee's got 6.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Cozier. Lets the 3 fly. Black grabs the board. 30 seconds left in the first half.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Looking to end the run.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
5 seconds left now here in the second. Just 3 on the clock. And that one's good. Harrison's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
That'll do it for the first half. Up 10. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several. Let's shift gears now. And that's a halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. They've got Meladon. Harrison out there with Laverne. And it's Ajinça in at the small 4. That one from long range. He's got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Harrison. It's tipped. Shields covered by Ajinça. Offensive rebound. Shoots the 3. That one misses. Fast break, here they come. From down in the low post, it goes.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Schofield grabs the board.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Meladon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Good on the baseline, Jay.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Now, here's Ajinça. Pass to Meladon. Mirajic grabs the miss. Covered by Ajinça. Mirajic with it. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ajinça. Pushing it up. Nails the baby hook. Ajinça's got 6 points. Ajinça's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to Mirajic. Fires the 3. Hit the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys.
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Driving the lane, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Maladon. And here's Ajinça. Harrison passes to Laverne. And Laverne throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Back to Mirotic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Maladon passes to Ajinça. And the jam by Ajinça.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. He takes it in, and easy 2 points on the layup.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Harrison passes to Schofield. 1:10 left in the third. Back to Harrison. 4 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. Got a hand on it. Down low. Mirotic up top. Over to the wing. Goes up again. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Paul Morrow's got his first points of the game. Here's Harrison. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Laverne. Back to Harrison. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Laverne. Laverne's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the paint. Mirotic inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Lead. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
First personal foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Pass to DeColo. 6 to shoot. Hits the 3-point bomb.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Black. Goes back up. Out to the right wing, and DeColo kicks to lead. That 3 off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
covered by Lee. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Here's DeColo, and he's good on the 3-ball. DeColo's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's the 3. Here's Black. Pass to DeColo. Fires for 3. That shot misses. Here's Cozier.
Who's watching here?
And here comes the break. Jumps up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the away team, number 16.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lee with the ball. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Got a piece of it.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
To the middle. Inside. The 3. Drops in the tray.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Connects from 3-point range.
3 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Quizier. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brooks from outside. Black grabs the board. Black's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good, DeColo. DeColo's got 9 points now in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Brooks can't get that one to fall.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
That's a 2 from Lee. Connects, the jumper drops.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here is Lee. Clock at 6. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now Brooks fires from way outside. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The three is up. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Driving inside.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Maladon. And he parries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Schofield. From the arc. Deck with a rebound. Here's Hezonja. Out to the right wing. Here's Deck. No good on the triple. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so he hits both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The shot by Hezonja, no good. In transition. Here's Schofield. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Great hit ahead in transition, advancing the ball, creating an easy look.
Here's Deck. No good with the triple. Deck's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. To the wing on the left. Pass to Harrison. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Schofield. Offline from the top of the key.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Deck. Knocks it down from distance. Deck's got 5. Deck's gone 1 of 3 from distance. Fires the 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Musa. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Hezonja. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Maladon. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Maladon's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Schofield. Here's Ajinça. From outside, off the mark. On the break. And a nice finish on the layup.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Here's Laverne. Here's Harrison. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Ajinça. Lets it go from the wing. That one is off. Here's Hezonja. No made baskets yet. Tries again. 2 points. That one goes. It's all knotted up.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
40 seconds left in the first. Deck can't hit. Deck's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Chalk up 2 there.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Musa to the middle.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saves the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the home team now. 3-point lead. Here's Harrison. 6 points for him. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
This one for 3. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Pass to Ibaka. To the left wing. Gonzalez passes to Garuba. 6 on the shot clock. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Hey, expanding his range. Gonzalez misses. Here's DeColo. Off target from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the drive, and he buries his first look.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And there's a pick. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Lee. Connects from downtown. Lee's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Ibaka. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Black. Here's DeColo. Sinks the tray. DeColo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Garuba, no good.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And the shot goes in.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Nails it from 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Lee. Pass to Black. Here's DeColo driving to the basket. Count the basket. DeColo's got 9.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the shot goes. So it's the home team now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Lee. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
No good on the triple. And here's the fast break. Fires from deep. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Pass to Garuba. 1:46 left in the first half. Takes the 3. Offensive board. Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Team foul. At the line for your home team.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Gonzalez. There's the triple. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
The 3 sends it home from three-point land. DeColo's got 12 now in this quarter.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And here comes the break. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. DeColo's got 14.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Down low. Here's Garuba. Pass to Gonzalez. Oh, he tries a 3. No luck on that one. Gonzalez has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Really left him alone that time. He's got 16.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Got it.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Lee into the lane. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. The shot won't fall. Here's Garuba. And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 11. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
You take a look at the home team, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me. And, you know, that's why...
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the home team. That does it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Schofield in at the 4 slot. Here's Harrison. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. Out to the right wing. Rebounded by Ajinça.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
They've got Maladon, and it's Harrison in at the one.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
The shot by Hezonja, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Ajinça.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Laverne. Here's Harrison. Give him 8. Goes back up. That one no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Deck. And it's off from three-point range.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Harrison with the bucket. Harrison's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Hezonja to win the run. Can't get it to drop.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
On Wednesday, and then on Tuesday, here's Harrison. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gets the three to fall. Harrison's got 14 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the three-pointer goes.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Maladon, pass to Harrison. This one for three. Doesn't go that time. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And there it is for him.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
The three ball. And he can't get that one. Harrison's gone 5 for 13 tonight from the floor. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Ajinça.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Ooh, the emphatic rejection.
Away team ball.
Schofield's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. The three is up.
Away team foul. Number 24. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harrison. 14 points for him. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. Harrison's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he does see everything, including that opening. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Harrison. 16 points for him.
got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He goes up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Musa to the paint. Hezonja. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 5.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Here's Harrison. It'll count. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 18. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's DeColo from behind the arc. Gonzalez pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Launches it. No good that time. Here's DeColo. 3-pointer. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Lee into the lane. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. Here's DeColo. Inside. Pass to Lee. 6 to shoot from deep. Gonzalez pulls it in. Lee's gone 2 of 5 tonight. The 3. It doesn't go for him.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's DeColo. Offline with a 3. Stolen. Taken away. Three-pointer, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Lee. The quick look, no good that time. 4-3. Pass to Gonzalez. Hey, from beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Lee. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Ibaka. Out to the wing. For 3. Doesn't go for him. Here's Lee. That 3's off the mark.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
To the left side wing. Pass to Gonzalez. Deflects the pass. Here we go. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Here's DeColo. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. Here's Lee. Sinks the tray.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Pass to Ibaka. .34 seconds left in the game. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Ibaka. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Gonzalez misses. Fires away from way outside. The shot no good. Ibaka for three. The shot no good. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hezonja, and it's Tavares in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Deck. Releases. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Out to the wing. Shields. Knocks down the 3-ball.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay. Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Pass to Azania. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Takes it inside. Mirotic has a wide open look. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And now, here's Hazonia. 2 points. That one goes. Hazonia's got 5 now.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Paul Morrow, that's good.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And here is Hazonia. He has 5. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. From the arc. They get it again. Deck. Pass to Musa. And here is Hazonia. Shoots over Mirotic. They shoot again. Mirotic grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Right wing. Mirotic, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Another shot. Hurry. Takes the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Mirotic just got his second bucket of the night.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And now, here's Hazonia. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Driving inside. Shields. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
1:07 left here in the first quarter. From outside the arc, a rebound by Hazonia. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Balmoro. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They set the pick. Here's Tavares. Missed inside. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Mirotic. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. This one for 3. And Hazonia gets it to go. Hazonia's got 8 points. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Shields. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Up by 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Yui, and it's Garuba in at the 4 spot. Shot clock at 6. With some arc, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Pass to Garuba. Lets it go from deep. Ibaka, no luck.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
There's a screen. The rebound by Ibaka.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's the break. Here's Yui. His 3-pointers off the mark. The shot, no good. Right side, Gonzalez trying his luck from deep. They get the rebound to the right side. Good on the 3-point shot.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Huey. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Garuba. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Garuba pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And here's the fast break. Here's McCormick. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Down low, and they get it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. On Sunday, then on Saturday.
And for that game against Athens, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
No luck that time either. And here's the break. A 3 ball. It's good from long range. 6 points for him.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Ibaka, no luck. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Outside, Gonzalez. Here's Garuba, finished off the break.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Here's Quizair. Over to the wing. To the paint, McCormick. Good work defensively by Ibaka. 1:07 left to play in the first half. The floater, good on the shot.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see a shot go in. Nicely done.
From past the arc. And no good that time. Over to the left wing. Down low. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gonzalez passes to Garuba. And a miss there on the triple.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. Puts up a deep 3. And that does it for the first half of play. Up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were. And time for a look here. And that's a halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
We've got Hezonja, and it's Jack in at the 3 slot. Mirotic up top. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Out to the right wing. Shields. Offline with his 3. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside for Mirotic. Buries the long-range jumper. Mirotic has got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
For the 3. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's good from the top of the key. 10 points for him. Hezonja's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. With the drive. And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. Pass to Balmaro. Now here is Mirotic. Here's Balmaro. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Shoots. Tries again. Tavares gets the bucket. Tavares has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Second chance points always hurt. It's not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
There's Hezonja, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Hezonja's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
A 3 for Mirotic. For 3, drills it from outside.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Puts up a deep three. Tries yet again. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Beyond the arc. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Shields. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to Mirotic, and stolen by Hazonia. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the lead is down inside single digits. Tavares has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Right side, Mirotic. They grab their own miss. Shields. Here's Bomaro from downtown. Deck pulls it in. And they're on the break. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. They're up by 9. And right after this, we'll... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And the 3 off target. Fast break. Here we go. They've got Yui, and it's Gonzalez in at the 2-guard position. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They set the pick. Pass to McCormick. Uncovered. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
A floater.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. There's the 3. The rebound by Ibaka.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The quick look, no good that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Yui. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
The tray. Goes back up. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. UE's got 4 this quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Garuba. 6 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
1:56 left in the game. Here's McCormick.
Away team foul. Gonzalez. First personal foul. First team foul. Away team foul. Gonzalez. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. To the left wing. 1:33 left in the fourth. Pulls it from 20. 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Good work there as it goes.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Cozier. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. No good.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Malado, and it's Schofield in at the 4. They get it back. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Mirotic. Offensive rebound. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. Lets it fly. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
From deep three-point land. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And there's the screen. Here's Harrison. Off the mark there with a 3. And here they come. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Mirotic. From the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. Here's Maladon. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Mirotic. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Another shot, and he lays it in.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Pass to Maladon. Here's Ajinça. Still without a bucket. Missed inside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Mirotic. From downtown. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Tipped away. Here's the break. Here's Laverne. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
They set a pick. Takes the three. Pass to Mirotic. Here's the three. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ajinça. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Schofield. Schofield's gotten his second bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Harrison. He's got 5. And the three off target. Beyond the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Pass to Lee. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And it's blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Away team ball.
On Friday and then Sunday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Here's Lee. Pass to Black. And he buries his first look.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
They set the pick. Here's Lee. Three-pointer off the mark. No good with a layup. It's intercepted. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And that one's good. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
The floater. And the layup is good. Lee's got his first points in this one.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And he's off on his first shot of the game. There's the three. Buries it from 3. Lee's got 5 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Shoots. It's hauled in by Black.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
That shot wide open. The Colos got 8 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second period. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Lee. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lee's got 8.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
From the arc. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
DeColo. He shoots it. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Off target with the 3. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And a miss there on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Pass to Lee. Top of the key jumper, no good. And we finished off 1 half of play. Up by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
And since we have a chance, glad you could join us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Mirotic. There's the screen. There's the triple. That shot off. They've got Maladon, and it's Ajinça at the 3. Fast break, here we go. Robbed. And they're pushing it up. Here's Maladon. Here's Harrison. He's got 5. Pass to Maladon. Here's Schofield. No good on the 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
To the middle. Here's Mirotic. Releases. Nice form on the 20-footer. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Fires the 3. Harrison, no good.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. 11 points in the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Counted from distance.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And again, unable to change momentum here.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Rebounded by Ajinça. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. To the inside, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So it's the home team now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. They set the screen. There's the drive.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Here's Harrison. He's got 5. Drops in the 3. Harrison's got 8.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
Pass to Mirotic. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Here's Laverne. Here's Harrison. No good from outside. Harrison's gone just 2 of 8 from beyond the arc with a tie. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Harrison. Give him 8. Off target from outside.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
For the lead. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Sinks it from distance.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
And the visitors call time here. Here's Maladon. 34 seconds left in the third. Pass to Harrison. To halt the run. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Clock at 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the visitors call time here. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Balmaro. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
And he drops a first.
Number 32. Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Substitution on the court.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Black, no good. Black's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to McCormick. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's DeColo. The shot's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lee. Here's Black. Here's DeColo. 6 on the shot clock. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. Misses the 3.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Oh, didn't think that was going in.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Here's Lee. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's the pick. Launches the 3. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Good on the shot.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
This one for 3. Connects from downtown.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Here's Lee. To the paint. Here's DeColo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Top of the key. That one's good. Nothing but net. Here's Lee. There's the screen. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Right wing. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark. And now we've got an intentional foul. The whole team calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And he drives in. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Knocked loose. To the wing on the left. And it's in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And there's a pick. Pass to McCormick.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there. First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it.